I'll save it for the podcast.
All right. Yeah.
This is
we're gone.
Hearing.
Oh shoot, I forget.
I turned it down, so if you can't hear yourself, that's why.
DJ the cool out here, bro.
What's that trade? You can turn 200 to 2,000?
Oh, one day, bro. One day. We try and get there. That's what the next plan is, bro.
What are you doing? Are you a scammer or is it work?
It's a con man.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, all right. Share with me after the pod.
Got you, King.
Well, I'm going to know a lot about nothing.
Hello, y'all. Hello, y'all. Oh, my God.
Ooh, happy.
Why is the sad boy sound already
This
so
is
prevalent?
sad boy.
God damn it.
Sad
Still
boys
sad
part
boys.
2.
No. We have a topic today, I swear.
We're happy sad boys.
We have a topic, y'all.
We're sad, but not for long because Trey made drinks again.
Sheesh, that happy juice.
I do what I can. I'm just trying to help out the community over
Although
here.
he did put a unneeded half shot of vodka in it.
Oh,
Man, you really don't have to call me out.
good God.
No purpose whatsoever.
The purpose
Good thing
is
I
it's
recorded that
vodka.
first part.
No. Oh, nice.
Why are you like this?
Wait, what?
It's for B-roll.
My lesson?
Dang it.
It's for B-roll.
God dang it.
My fucking,
You'll hear it like a year from now.
my
That's
fucking
fair,
Master
okay.
Roshi lesson.
It was strong. I won't lie. I had a lot of Master Roshi energies, bro. I felt enlightened to a degree.
To a degree.
To a degree.
Oh, you declined my pod. Welcome back to Light on Nothing, where we talk about expensive social topics, and in the end, we try to figure out why Anthony's here.
Oh shit!
Hey, welcome.
Everybody, we get a round of applause.
Oh wow! This is the first and only time I will ever get an applause.
And
so
don't
I feel
get used
good.
to it.
That's not true, brother. Oh my God. My heart. I was trying to go somewhere with it, uplifting. He's like, nah, Negro.
Nah, bro, it's sad boys. We lit today.
God dang it. In this economy? Oh my God.
Today's climate? Yes. All right, fellas.
And applause is hard to come
Welcome
by.
back after this is episode 58. Yeah, almost to 60.
Congratulations!
Ooh, thank you. But remember, I told y'all about 100 episodes. We could do 100, still be broke.
Facts. That's facts.
So
That's
it
the
could
name
go
of
to
the album.
Yeah,
Look, I looked at my bank account this morning. Still broke.
still broke.
I feel that. I do feel that, honestly.
Still broke, man.
Yeah, still broke.
What was that, Trey? How you doing today?
Also still broke. Mutual struggles. Also, also a struggling American, man. Just trying to be a good citizen.
Yeah. Aren't we all?
You know,
Uh,
we're a citizen.
A
Well,
citizen.
to me, being a good citizen just means you're exercising your freedoms, man.
there you go.
You know, that's all you gotta do, bro.
I'm gonna exercise my freedom and right to not give a fuck.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
exactly.
so-
He's able to do that. In
Sad
some
boy
countries,
shit. Let's go.
look at that. In some countries, he'd be killed for that. But he's
Sad
able to say
boys.
that. Wait, what? No. Happy men.
Hey, blessings to life, man. More life.
Bless
Cheers,
Exactly.
boys.
Cheers! Cheers!
Exactly.
I am thankful for the company.
Oh. Thank you. Yeah, please. Thanks. Thank you. Oh no, Anthony,
Even though we're
right,
sad.
right. No, we'll be better. Okay, we don't need to be sad. Okay,
at some point.
this is the happy place.
Is it? I thought the happy place was.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we do introductions yet? Who's that over there?
My name is Chris.
Oh,
Shit.
And my voice is not the best because I've been drinking this.
okay, that's fair.
My name is Chris. To my right, we have.
No, I'm just kidding. Victor.
But you saw the falsetto was about to hit. You know what I mean?
That was strong.
Yeah.
I was excited. Do I need to try
Over
try
here
and
we
sing?
have.
Edward. No, I don't sing, bro. I don't sing.
Next
My name's
time-
Trey the Third, y'all. I ain't trying to do all that.
Yeah, next time we'll start a song and
Thank you. Then we'll
hopefully
get-
a song we all know.
That'll be good. Then we can figure it
Yeah.
out. Yeah, I don't sing, so
Yeah.
I got the voice for it, but I haven't practiced it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. people who know voice
It's not
work.
your passion.
It's not my passion. I'm gonna get there one day. Can't sing.
We have a wonderful guest who we've been trying to get in here for the longest time.
About a month.
Hello.
That's true.
I'm
Yeah.
Anthony. Please don't make me sing. I don't
No,
know.
bro. I'm mad I even tried myself, honestly.
Hit this bar.
Bro, you
Maybe
good.
like 3 of these and we'll be good.
Yeah, I feel you, I
But
feel
what
you.
if we start singing "Escape from the City"?
I don't know that song.
Well, you know,
It's a Sonic song.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
I-
the song from
The
the.
big meme.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know it.
it's in some karaoke bars. It's the one that we went to.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
You probably know it.
That's
Once you
beautiful.
hear it, you'll probably know.
I probably okay. I did karaoke one time actually, and it was at 10th Level Tavern in Fort Lauderdale.
I absolutely hate karaoke. Can't lie.
Wow.
What?
I can't. I hate doing it.
Why?
Why?
I just hate doing it. I get stated like I don't like doing
It's
it.
like 6 people all
Oh
singing
no! Like
"Escape from the
let,
City."
let me fix it. I'll do it because I'm glad to be in the company of friends, and I know it makes them happy. But I
And
despise
you're inebriated.
that. Sometimes is almost every single time, yes. But also, okay, like I'll do it for the friends.
Have you done it with a group of Asians?
Then
Sarah,
you-
Sarah,
then you haven't
no,
really
Sarah
done it.
is Asian, and she was like the lead, and
Who's
that was-
Sarah?
She's from my job. She's an amazing human being. She's a boss of mine. Actually, up here because we're both directors. It was great. It's not like that. Oh my gosh, she literally has a boyfriend. Stop.
What was that supposed to mean?
Oh my god. Don't listen to these people. Don't listen to these people. Don't listen to these people. Don't even.
We're just joking, Sarah. You're cool. I think did I meet
Yes,
her?
you literally met her.
Yeah, I remember.
She,
All right.
she literally made you the Soul Train. Bro.
Yeah, I remember.
Fire. It was
you were
fire.
cool. That was good. That was a good drink.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
But anyways, yes. That's
but karaoke.
Thank you, karaoke. She's a beast at karaoke.
Yeah.
She gets us on the stage to sing. I hate doing it, but she gets us on there.
Yeah,
We'll
man,
sing.
it's fine. Karaoke's dope. The last time I was there, who was that lady doing? What was it? Opera?
Yeah, there's a random opera
Yeah.
woman there. That was
You didn't know who that
amazing.
was?
I have no idea who that woman is.
What?
Not even slightly.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, no, it was
Crazy.
just for.
She was dope though.
It was amazing. It was
Yeah.
fantastic. It was freaking beautiful. I cannot remember who she is though.
That was pretty dope.
Never
All
seen her in my
right.
life.
Next time. All right, Vic, how you doing, bro?
Still sad, boys.
Jesus.
Let's
Sick,
go.
bro. Sick,
bro.
Let's go. Anyway,
I see you came in here with the balls fit on,
no, I got
with
my
the peanut
boots.
butters on. You know what I mean?
Got my boots.
Peanut butters, yeah.
Fortunately, I had to be in the field today,
Oh man.
and it was
Not with his Haitians.
It was
Because he's not with us, apparently.
it was wet, muddy,
Can't
and
even. He's not. We love
disgusting.
him.
Yeah.
But
The peanut butter's on.
other than that, besides work, I for the past couple of days I actually just went home and went straight to sleep.
I ain't gonna hold you. I went home and I took a nap.
I didn't know mine was just straight sleep.
Word?
I just took a shower, went to sleep, and then woke back up the next morning.
Oh, you slept for like 13 hours?
You all right?
Okay.
Listen, bro.
Jesus.
That sad boy shit.
That
hits.
sad boy shit different, man.
But yo, tell me how. This gave me so much anxiety. Tell me
Okay.
how it worked. We have a very important meeting
Okay.
with one of the biggest clients we've ever like pulled.
Regular
About-
stuff. Regular stuff.
About 5K employees, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And our meeting was at 2:00 p.m., right?
Oh, God.
Tell me, we walk into the conference
It's
room.
not a good time to have meetings.
Why?
Because it's right after lunch.
All right, after lunch is 1.
No, niggas still be sleeping after lunch.
No, it's fine. There were,
All right.
different time zones.
I take my lunch at 1:30, so.
Wait, two Eastern or
Eastern, yes.
okay?
Tell me. So we walk into the conference room at 1:30 to get set up, get ready, because we had to do like a little presentation. Flex the product,
Of
Yeah.
course, of course.
and then as we were starting the meeting and shit, somebody wasn't me because I didn't set it up,
Okay.
Oh God.
but the computer there was still set on auto update.
No!
Tell me
over.
that shit.
Game over.
And
bro.
it wasn't a quick update either.
It was a feature update.
It was a feature update.
Game over, man.
So we sat there.
All right, guys. New meeting time. Jesus.
That update,
It had to be like 30 minutes to an hour.
dude. Listen, we were watching that update. Like all of us, there was like 6 of us in the room. We were watching that update, and it was like watching the Kentucky Derby. When that shit went up like 1 or 2%, we were like, "Let's go, let's go!" And then at one point,
That's funny.
that shit went back 5%, and we were like, "Oh my
How
god!"
does that happen?
And we
Niggas throwing their tickets on the ground.
That's a lot.
I bet on the wrong percentage.
that update finished 30 seconds after 2 o'clock.
What?
Yeah. At 2 o'clock, it literally finished on the dot. And we were like,
So lucky.
log on. Luckily, the clients were like 2 minutes late.
Perfect.
So they had no idea.
You had like 2 seconds of breathing room
Dude.
at
Oh my God.
every inch.
They had no
I'd be
idea.
freaking. I would've been
They had
freaking.
no idea that we were
I'd been
about
freaking out.
the
Yeah.
company was about to implode. They're like,
Yeah, like hardcore. No, like, we were about to die. All of us like lose our jobs, and it's over.
Damn,
God.
bro.
We
Niggas
survived.
ain't update the shit before they put it there.
the funny
Listen, bro, it
thing,
happens sometimes.
The funny
Bro. It
thing
happens to
is,
the best of us.
what really like
Oh man.
floored me is people were there earlier in the morning using that same conference room and computer,
Mm.
and I was like, you didn't shut it down.
Like, what's
You,
up?
like shut down and update and shut down.
Right.
Nah,
No,
you just gonna. All right.
they don't really care about you, bro.
Of course not.
No, they don't care about it. They want to get their stuff done, and that's it.
Yeah.
So that's me.
Eventful day.
Sad boy shit plus insurmountable anxiety.
Yeah. Regular stuff.
Aren't those interchangeable?
Yes,
Not usually.
they are. Anthony, how are you doing,
At
bro?
least my sad boy shit. is
I'm all
different.
right. You know.
Bro, this dude's stunting harder than Trey.
How so?
Please.
Bro.
How
Please.
so?
How so?
I'm a
Bruh.
son now.
Trey has braids. I don't know how he's gonna beat that.
Yeah, but does Trey have
Bro,
dates
the
lined
beard,
up?
bro. I've got the beard though.
All
Bro.
right.
I do not.
Oh, hold
I do
on.
not.
This
Bro, teach me
man,
the
I don't
ways.
know if
What
they
you been
watch. It's
doing?
gonna be really awkward if they do watch.
It's the beard, bro. It's the beard. I
But
see
Buddy
it.
Probably
had-
don't. We don't have that much
Buddy
many
has
viewers.
But Buddy has 2 dates lined up with 2 different women.
Got you, King.
Thank you.
Got you.
Please take
Don't
your
worry.
weight staff. Thank
So this boy's weekend's booked.
Booked and busy, boy. My dog says up and it's stuck. I feel you.
you. Sir,
Respectable.
respectful.
Indubitably.
I feel, respectfully. You know what I mean? Respectfully.
Respectfully stuck
It's
up.
up and it's stuck respectfully. I like that, man. Hey, blessings to you, bro. I've been trying to get a day. It ain't happening for me. I'm trash.
This one doesn't help either.
That's
Yeah.
not true. Oh my
Keep
god.
getting on camera with him for some reason.
Bro, he has so many women he has to bat
Stop.
off.
That's not true.
crazy.
He doesn't even want to give the homies a sloppy second or something.
Crazy,
Oh,
bro.
God. It's not like
Crazy.
that.
Clean seconds, like clean
It's
seconds.
not like that. It's not
Crazy.
like that.
Yeah, I know.
I would never do
Crazy.
such a thing.
Yeah.
Or I stop. I'm not.
Wait,
even
would
gonna
never
defend
give
that.
sloppy
I'm
seconds,
not
or
gonna
would never
stop.
date-
I'm not defending any of it. No,
This
stop.
dude's taking his Sultan shit too seriously, bro. He tried to build a harem.
My God. No, it's not
Is
true
he
at all.
really gonna become the black eunuch?
So the IQ stands for interesting
Trey, how are
question.
you doing?
God
Or how am
damn
I
it.
doing? Shit.
Yeah, how are you doing?
My bad, bro. You got it, Trey.
Hey, Dakula, how you doing, buddy? I'm so sorry.
I'm
Pleasure to be
nobody,
on the
bro.
pod.
These niggas never ask me how I'm doing, by the way.
It's because he asked all of us.
I know.
Like a minute.
It's in my nature. It's my Aquarius nature, bro.
Dakula, how are you doing today?
Well, you know, I just been
Jesus, if
I just
you
been
say-
living life.
Okay.
Um,
Don't you dare say it.
I was scrolling Instagram.
Okay.
And I was just looking at a bunch of stuff regarding my zodiac sign. I don't really care about it, but it's fun to see what people come up with.
Of course.
You're an
Some of this
Aquarius?
shit, yeah.
Okay.
Some of it's just hilarious.
So
And
that
I'm like,
means
oh
you
shit, I do
swim
be
a
doing
lot.
that.
That's true.
And some of that's like, but mad other people be doing that too. So I guess it works for everybody.
Indeed.
I don't know, but it's fun to look at.
Indeed.
What I recently started doing is I started running. I bought some running shoes,
Hey.
Nice.
which are incredibly expensive, by the way.
Yeah, click an applause
Proper
for that,
running
bro.
Give it an applause.
Proper running shoes for sure.
Yeah.
Very
That's what I'm
expensive,
saying, bro.
but very worth it.
Shit cost me almost $100.
Yeah,
just
do
for
it.
one.
Absolutely,
Do
it's
it.
worth it.
Crazy.
Because you'll injure yourself if
Oh
you don't.
yes, dude.
Yeah, they hurt a
Your
little bit because they're
shins
new.
will hate you, bro. Your shins
Yeah.
will hate you.
You gotta break
they,
them in.
They hate me now.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I ran worst decision of my life. The first what was the first day? Monday I ran. It was hurting, bro.
You should
splints,
start with
bro.
some
Burning.
jogs.
Yeah.
No, that's what I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
still
light
hurt.
jog.
There you go.
But all this bouncing all up on my legs
I know. I get it.
hurt.
I get it.
All hurt. And then I did it again on Tuesday. Also bad idea. Hurt worse. And it hurt my back. My back was burning like a motherfucker. So now
Maybe try running with a back brace
well, I'm gonna rest. I
Yeah,
rested
actually.
today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
or
try
like a
that.
compression belt.
I was thinking about getting a compression belt actually.
Stretch.
I see people do that
of
actually.
course.
They do it all over there all the time
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Barwick Park.
Yeah.
dude.
Like, but I'm like, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, all right, man, let me start because I know what I want to look like, and sitting home just chilling, not doing it, not working out, is not gonna help.
Bro, please.
Let me just
Genuine
start.
applause.
I got you.
Using that sad boy energy to
Sad
good
boy
use.
energy.
Let's go.
Yeah. Instead of
important.
just drinking, I'm gonna drink and run. So,
Exactly. Exactly. There you go. Stay hydrated the best way.
Yeah. I even brought my old Fitbit out of retirement. I had to brush the dust off.
Oh,
charge
speaking
it.
of,
Does the Fitbit have a drink counter? So
No.
you keep track?
That'd be nice.
It doesn't,
That'd be nice.
unfortunately.
That would be nice.
does your mom use the Fitbit you got her?
Yeah, her battery's low. I got the email.
And I was never heard
That's a
from
good email
again.
to get.
Yeah.
Because you were worried she's
Yeah.
gonna wear it once and then never
Yeah,
again.
she wears it.
Oh, good.
That's good.
So that's good. But yeah, I had to bring the Fitbit out. My body's sore. Good thing I have a massage gun because I was like, I massaged the shit out of my legs today. I had a little
massage
rest.
gun.
I've wanted to get one of those and use it for this exact reason. Yes. I mean, the leg reason,
the leg
guys.
reason.
Don't you dare.
The leg and
think that.
glutes. You got to do the glutes too
Gotta do
because
your-
it's connected.
Quads.
Quads,
glutes,
all that jazz.
Everything in the thigh and butt.
Yeah,
really.
all that
honestly.
jazz. Everything
It'd be
hurts.
great. Honestly, I'll massage your butts. It feels really good.
Feels good.
It
Yeah.
feels so good.
PSA, massage your butt.
Massage
That's
your
just
butt.
important, bro.
Or
That's
get a
important.
lady to massage your butt
That's
if you're
true.
a dude.
Or vice versa. Help
Vice
her.
versa.
Let her help you,
Yeah,
bro.
simple.
You will
Or a
appreciate
dude,
touching
whatever
each
you
other's
like.
butts.
Yeah.
That's true. Or a dude. You know.
Whoever gets the job done, really.
Honestly, whoever's down to touch your butt, bro.
Yeah.
Do it. Go for it.
Yeah,
Do
get a
it.
butt massage.
Yeah, man. Butt massage.
That's something else I was gonna say. What else was I was gonna say before we talked about
Running,
butts?
Fitbit.
Running,
massager.
Fitbit,
Sad
massage,
boy.
IQ.
sad boy.
IQ. Before he gets into the sad boy.
Hold on. I'm trying to remember. Hold on.
Going into the spiral. No.
Into the
all right.
tank.
No, I just read that book.
Into the
It's a spiral.
No, Meander Spiral Explode. It's the same thing.
oh,
Never heard about that book. You can tell us about it in a second.
Oh, God,
indeed.
no.
Indeed.
I'll think about it. You have the IQ?
What the fuck's
Oh,
that?
Anthony's doing the IQ. So an IQ is an interesting question. It's something that we completely have someone figure out the question, ask the question, and everyone else has no idea what it is, and we have to answer off of the dome. Anthony, do you have a question that is interesting and also a question?
Fuck. All right.
Wow, Anthony. Indeed.
When does an audiobook become an audio drama?
What?
How? What?
When does an audiobook become an audio drama?
What are you saying? What do you mean?
When does
I was,
audiobook
so
become
for
audio?
example,
Okay.
I am listening to the Light of the Jedi audiobook currently,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
But they do it up and does a most
there sound
audiobooks they'll do
effects?
some voices,
Of
but
course.
this is like got the full array of like random Star Wars sound effects and like the full soundtrack in the middle of
Well,
it.
you know they got the budget for it.
Yeah,
Is
they-
it still one narrator?
yes, it is still one there.
How many like chapters or books is it?
It's just the one book. It's just a
then
book.
I feel like
When does a book become an experience over a book when you're reading it?
That's a good question,
Well,
actually.
firstly, I was when you first asked the question, I was like, okay. First thing I wanted to say was repetition. Like when you said, "Well, when does it become an audio drama?" I was like, "Well, if it's an audio drama, I'm thinking of like a telenovela or like a
So
like literally like a soap opera."
have you
Is that what you mean by that?
So
or?
what I mean by that is
to make sure I
the
understand.
classic radio shows. They'll have like one guy, but there'll be a few voices, and they'll have sound effects and different bullshit. And
Right,
the
right.
most current example is Audible recently did the Sandman, the full anthology of Sandman with like a live cast, like
Yeah.
BBC, and it was super sick.
Oh, that's awesome.
But like
dope.
this is just one guy doing all of that. So
All
like
of it.
when does, I guess a better question is when does an audiobook or when does a book become an experience and more than a book?
I think it's that we explored into a different medium, and as we do more and more like reading of people's books, and as we like have more of those experiences, like my mom had the entire like she read the Anne Bishop's books, and then she had them like she listened to them again in audio, and it was a completely different experience because now there's voices to it. Now all these characters that you were like in love with or you hated now have voices you can associate them with, and I don't know, the more like senses that you tap into, the more of an immersive experience it is. And that's why like a movie is different than a series, like I'm so glad that that Marvel decided to do series because the difference in just how it feels between the series and the movies, bro, it's insane. It's a completely different medium.
Are we allowed to talk about Loki?
Sure you can.
No, I didn't watch the final episode yet.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't see
I
the
haven't
last
seen
episode.
it. I don't really care about
It's
spoilers.
amazing,
but
bro.
he cares about
I watched
spoilers.
it today.
Dude,
so-
I'll
No,
tell
I
you right
watched
now.
Loki. I just haven't seen the final episode.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, it's automatically the best series to me just because of the existential concepts that they go over.
Best Marvel series or best series?
Oh no, best Marvel series. No, not best series ever. Like just best
You
Marvel
didn't like
series.
the Falcon and the.
I absolutely loved it, 1,000%.
Oh, okay.
However, as the comic fan, the concepts that they delved into in Loki were phenomenal and beyond compare. As a black man, Falcon and Winter Soldier was one of the greatest series like Marvel ever produced. However, as a comic fan, Loki is tapping into extraordinarily powerful forces that are going to shape the entire next phase of Marvel.
All right, I don't want to get into too much of a tangent, but I wanted to add. Do you know where the TVA is?
Yeah, of course.
It's Loki. It's in
No. Do you know where it is?
Oh, where?
Yeah, because I saw a theory where it said that the TVA is in the quantum realm.
Oh no, of course. It literally is.
That makes sense.
It has to be because it's first of all, the greatest thing they did was show the image of when he's looking out of the skyline and they show the TVA.
Yeah.
Anytime that you see a plane like that where it's just an infinite dimension, that automatically deals with quantum realms. Automatically deals with multiverses, multiple directions of the universe.
They also showed it in Ant-Man.
Yeah, exactly. They showed an Ant-Man, dude.
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
When I saw that theory, I'm like, oh shit, the TVA is in the quantum realm.
Literally, it's just in another dimension.
Yeah, because Buddy was like, oh yeah, time works differently here.
Absolutely.
Let me touch on
Please
something
do.
real quick.
Please.
I feel like because they're doing more series, they're catering more to us than the normal.
I agree.
viewer.
So I completely agree.
And I'm fine with that. But I'm
Completely
also
agree.
slightly worried
Why?
4K.
because I want to. I feel like there has to be a balance between content that is for people who don't consume everything and content for people like you and me who fucking just.
We want every episode.
We want every episode
to cover everything.
Right.
Bro, Loki's been amazing, dude. Just. The amount of references they pack
been
in
really
every episode is
Look,
wild.
I want a jet ski. I'm just.
I feel you, bro. I feel you, dude. We're getting everything, and I completely understand that. And there are a lot of people consumers who are definitely a lot more down for it to be a movie that they get a whole experience out of. But I know, I wish that Marvel could have done Red Skull in a series for Captain America. But you could say that with any of the random villains that they've gone through. That's just I guess that's going to be a bias type of thing. But you can kind of see now that they forayed into it thanks to COVID. COVID kind of forced them to do it, but they forayed into series and they're like, all right, let's try it out, Scarlet Witch and Vision. Hopefully it works out, and it's been amazing.
You know what's crazy? I actually didn't watch that one. That's the one I haven't seen.
Need to watch it, bro.
Out of all of them, it was my favorite one.
Yeah,
dude, it was amazing.
all right, I haven't watched that one.
Mainly because I watched all the, growing up and my grandmother always watched, I Love Lucy and all those old
Dude, it was
TV
perfect.
shows. So it's just like, yes, I get these
The
references.
nostalgia was so good, dude. Come
Okay.
on.
All right, I'll watch it.
It was really good, dude. It was
All right,
really
that's the
good.
one I haven't seen. I just saw the memes of them putting Vision in the sweater with the
Sean.
chain, with the chain on.
Dude, listen, Vision was that dude, bro. So I was trying to, bro. He put
That
that
meme was dope.
Bro,
I
he
might
wore
put
that
that meme
turtleneck,
here.
and I was like, ooh.
I might put it here if I remember.
Powerful.
See you trying to style Vision, bro. Vision's wardrobe throughout that series was A+.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't care what you say.
So when does a book become an experience?
Audiobook.
I guess more largely.
To me, it already is an experience. It's just what medium are we now expanding it into? You know,
Well, it depends. I think when you can read it twice, or when you can hear it or read it multiple times and then get something different out of it, I think it becomes an experience. Because one time you can read a book once and say you read the book, but then to understand the book, you got to read it more than once.
have you ever read a book and felt like one of your other senses was immersed into the world? You felt like you could smell something, or you felt like you could touch something or hear something. Sometimes,
My guy, I remember when I first saw the anime Air Gear. I felt like I could fly.
yeah,
I first watched it at the library.
Wow.
yeah.
And then once
That's
I left that place, I'm doing a Naruto run in that motherfucker, bro. I'm like, let's go. I'm jumping off of ledges like I'm gonna fly and get to the heavens. But yes, I felt that way with a book before. I've closed that shit and be like,
Right, bro. Like you feel different afterwards. I agree. You've gone through an experience.
You've gone through an experience, and you're like, damn, done. I gotta read that shit again.
You know, and I think it's just, I guess now going into it, it's like, yeah, the medium's whatever, but it's more so like when you relate to it, like when you're able to really relate your own experiences and your own truth to the book or whatever medium it's in, but when you can relate your own experiences to it.
I guess a better way to articulate the question would have been more about adaptation. Like at what point does it diverge so far from the source that it no longer becomes the source? But I think I like the direction of the question that's occurring.
I think it was a good direction.
Yeah, for me,
it works.
For me, audiobooks have actually become the predominant way I consume literature.
I just bought a book of poems.
Nice.
Yeah.
It actually started off with some reference materials and textbook like audiobooks and whatnot. And then in my free time, I started listening to a lot of fantasy stuff. And usually the experiences came from me delving into that fantasy genre. Because usually with the audiobooks I listen to, especially if it's non-fantasy or non-fiction, it's just a narrator going through the text. Like in like a lecture type of setting or tone. But with the fantasy ones, then the narrators get a little more creative.
Absolutely.
Character voices.
Freaking creature noises too.
Creature noises,
like,
all that.
Fair.
Yeah.
But I think this is me talking in the sense of the fantasy genre, where it's just one narrator and doing character voices. I think that's of par for that genre. When it starts to become like an experience and like a drama and like a show in and of itself is when there's multiple narrators.
That's when it's a play at that point almost.
Exactly.
You know, it's just a play that's being read.
Yeah. Multiple narrators, then they start adding sound effects and whatnot. Then it becomes a production. When it becomes a production, that's when I take it in as like an experience or a
feel
drama.
that, dude. There is a comic for Lady Death who is like a really just like badass like female character back in the past, and it was like an animated comic basically, and like it was definitely in the comic panels, but like it was when Flash was the thing, so they would just take a character from the panel. Amazing amount of flash work, and the arm could move, and they could do the strike, and then read on to the. And it basically is an audio. It completely was an audiobook. It had it had a single narrator, but it was a production. There were animators following behind. There were sound effects like played and added in, like a sword actually hitting. So that automatically to me made it more of an actual like. I was literally watching a movie at that point. It was only one voice.
1,000 more times immersive.
Right? And that automatically kind of does take it away from being it's just a book or just an audiobook, and it can't be considered an audiobook anymore. You know, I think the second that there's any form of production behind it, I definitely feel like it does become not a book.
Yeah.
You know? And of course, like before people are like, well, it's been recorded, so obviously it's already not a book. Shut up. Stop. Okay, just recording a person speaking.
Yeah.
That's not the production value we're talking about. Like, if it's like animation behind it, or if it's literally like you said, there's someone on a soundboard adding in the sound effects of sword. Like there are multiple beings and multiple people handling
consciousnesses.
Yeah. Humans. Don't do it. Sorry, they're handling the production of it. Sorry, I'm out of here.
Yeah, you're right. You got it. As you can see and hear, actually, because it's going on for YouTube too. As you can see and hear, we are covering a little bit of literature today.
Lit.
Words.
We're lit today. I'm getting lit tonight. Oh yeah, so we're covering a little bit of literature, and I have a question for you, boys. What's your favorite book that's become a movie?
Lord of the Rings, without question.
Oh,
it's the best one.
Damn,
favorite book that's become a movie.
All the other ones, like it's
favorite
neat.
book or comic or manga.
Again, Lord of the Rings wins all of them.
Now expand the range too much.
That's great. It's cute. It's the most immersive one.
Lord of the Rings
Literally altered history.
Casting 4.
Altered history, bro. Every other thing you're going to say, I completely respect it. They're great. I'm glad that people attempted to make it a movie.
Yeah.
It could be good. Yeah. But Lord of the Rings literally told everyone.
What about...
You can make a fantasy or sci-fi story, whatever crazy fictional story. If you got the budget, bro, it's worth making it. It can be amazing.
What about The Hobbit?
Neat. It's not in the same. It's not cool.
I actually like
I liked him as well.
I liked it more than Lord of the Rings. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's the pivotal point that it came at.
Yeah.
That makes it matter so much more. Like when Lord of the Rings came out, like there wasn't a flood of other movies
those didn't
also
really exist
trying
like
to
that.
be on that level.
I feel you.
You know, like the most like Gladiator.
Yeah.
A lot of them were about costume design.
Maximus
and
Decimus Brodius.
You know, and if they were fictional, it was like a historical story with a couple fictional things here because, bro, costume design's hard. But Lord of the Rings was like, nah, let's just literally get the people in New Zealand. Y'all dress up. We're going to all cosplay on this really awesome mountaintop and have a fight. Cool. Great. And then they did it, and it was amazing. And there's, oh, my God.
So Narnia.
Also really good.
But
not to the same as Lord of the
I
Rings.
feel you. What were you gonna say, Anthony?
Oh, I was just gonna ask, like,
I'm so sorry. Continue.
the question is
Too broad?
too broad only because I just think about adaptation in different ways.
Okay.
But I have my big three are like A Knight's Tale, which is an adaptation of Gregory Chaucer's Canterbury
solid.
Tales.
Chaucer. Oh my God.
Bram Stoker's Dracula is another one for me.
Chaucer? Son, I love the Canterbury
You mean
Tales.
the Gary Oldman movie?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
My favorite literal adaptation is the classic Romeo plus Juliet.
Which one?
Yes.
The one with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Oh, hell yeah.
That
The one
shit's hilarious,
with Mercutio where they got the
Mercutio?
guns. Absolutely.
what's the other one?
Motherfuckers in speed and like
Yo,
in cars.
Yes, it
Man
is.
in the Iron Mask, bro. Did you guys ever see Man?
Man,
in the
Iron Mask? No, I haven't
Dude,
seen it.
that's also of like the Three Musketeers
Alexander
story.
Dumas is literally the only classic literature I've ever read.
D'Artagnan. Amazing.
I was telling these boys.
Count of Monte Cristo, another 10-10 movie I would recommend.
And a 10-10 sandwich.
Dude, you're not wrong, brother.
Sorry,
you're not
go ahead.
wrong. You're not even wrong.
I was telling boys how you know the Green Giant is coming out.
Yeah.
Green Knight.
The Green
The
Knight.
Green Knight.
Yes. It's
Man,
Green
it's
Knight's
Green
coming
Giant.
out.
The beans are strong.
And it reminded me of
Sorry.
because what was dude's name? Something in the Green Knight. What was that book called? I forgot the dude's name, but it reminded me of Don Quixote. And I was thinking about
yeah.
You know,
like a movie adaptation of Don Quixote.
have
would
you
be
seen
crazy.
The Man Who Killed Don Quixote?
Nah.
No, I did
It's
not.
got Adam Driver.
I'll see it.
and
Say less.
I'll see it. I'm
Say
already
less.
there.
I mean, it was apparently
The wallet's out my pocket.
everybody
bro.
hated it, but I loved it. It's Terry Gilliam who worked with the Monty Python crew, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun movie.
The
watch
Man Who
it.
Killed Don Quixote.
The Man Who Killed Don Quixote.
I would check that out.
Somebody write that down. I'm not gonna remember.
It's
Not at all.
I'll send it to
All
you.
right, bet.
Bless your soul.
And then the third thing, and it's like three different kinds of adaptations, right? You have the complete divergence
Right.
with A Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
You have the direct literal translation with
With
Romeo
Romeo
plus
and
Juliet.
Juliet,
And then my
yeah.
favorite series is Castle Rock.
Oh.
And if you haven't seen
Teacher.
Castle
I
Rock,
didn't
it's
know that, yeah.
it's like a reimagining of Stephen King's greatest works in
Interesting.
a single town as like an anthology series. So
Okay.
the first one deals with Shawshank Prison, and it's got like it hints at the multiverse and it's super cool. And then the second one is Misery, and it's like the origin of Misery, and it's like it's super good. And I don't think they're getting a third season, which kind of sucks.
Sadness.
But it's
Damn.
really good.
I feel you on that.
So Castle Rock is a series.
Yeah, Castle Rock's a series on Hulu.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
just here to plug random shows. Apparently,
that's okay. I watch Hulu too. Don't
You know
worry.
what sucks, dude? I wanted to say like Game of Thrones would have been like high up there, and then season 8 happened, and then I'm like, oh,
I'm gonna be real with you. I watched season 1 and then season 8, and I feel like I didn't miss anything.
You probably didn't, dog. I ain't gonna hold you.
nah, you
Probably
really
missed
didn't,
too
bro.
much, bro.
A lot, like, dang, bro. If you watch
The only
season
thing you
1
missed
and
was some-
season 8,
was some shit
literally,
blowing up.
yeah, like all that
Yeah.
happens is season 1 is
There's
them
a
going.
wedding.
It's like
There's
I can-
White Walkers.
It's like I
season
can-
8.
There's a
They're
wedding.
here.
I can
Yeah.
intuit everything that happened.
Yeah,
in
there was
between.
there's a wedding. There's some zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What color was the wedding? Was it a white wedding?
No, kind of maroon, no red.
Kinda like
really.
his cup.
Crimson.
Red, crimson, maybe.
Close to
You
this
gotta-
cup.
Is it
Yeah.
like fire engine red? Because I'm red green colorblind. It's got to be like
He is red
Yeah.
green color.
yeah,
so it
Kind of
was
fire engine red, I guess.
Yeah, something like that.
Kind of like that.
in your
Yeah.
case gray.
shit.
Yeah.
Gray wedding.
Gray wedding, bro.
Slightly dark gray,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that great.
a bit of sheen.
One of these days, maybe I'll read Game of Thrones.
Don't bother.
Yeah, it
Don't-
sounds like
it's literally
it
wasting
sounds
your
like a
time.
thick book that's going to
It's
take up a lot of my
unnecessarily
time.
You
thick, bro.
apparently, so I did the deep dive into the Wikipedia instead of actually
Well done.
watching it.
Well done.
And one of my roommates in my undergrad, bless you,
Thank you.
watched it. Read the whole thing, And he said that the divergence is it's a lot less fantasy because there is a lot more hardcore fantasy beforehand.
Okay.
There's a few things that they just kind of like edited out, and that's probably worth reading. But if you watch the first season, you can just skip right to the second book.
Blessings.
Like verbatim.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah.
Okay. I bet.
I want to read his superhero thing, his superhero D&D campaign one of these days. Yeah, George R.R. Martin, just like
I know nothing about it.
and I know nothing about it either. I just know that one of his book series is literally just his D&D campaign with superheroes
What the fuck?
that he ran.
That's
with
kinda
his
dope.
friends, so.
Isn't he? He's doing that game, right?
Yeah,
Elden Ring?
Elden Ring. Yeah, he is. He's
Oh,
helping
George
with-
R. R. Martin's in
Yeah,
that?
yeah. They have him helping on the story.
Is
for
that,
Elden
isn't that
Ring.
the trailer you sent us?
It's the next Dark Souls game,
Right, yeah.
and I'm pretty sure they're just doing it because they put Demon Souls on it, and they're like, "Yo, this is beautiful. Let's do Dark Souls now." And so then they're doing Elden Ring, which is just the next game in Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Bro,
storyline.
why is he doing this shit when he hasn't finished Game of Thrones yet?
Bro, listen, he made bank already, bro. He already
Yeah,
made
what's
bank.
the
He's
point?
good.
You got the bread.
He's chilling. People are just asking for story advice to have his name on their games now, bro. Their worlds.
That last Song of Ice and Fire book will be out at the same time the third Name of the Wind book will come out. So,
Which means never. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
like 2040.
Yeah, at least. I
At
mean,
least, hopefully they
I'll
won't
be
pull a
50.
Robert Jordan.
At least.
Or maybe, hopefully they will pull Robert Jordan.
Think he'd be alive too?
It's rough, bro. It's rough.
No, that's why he's going to pull Robert Jordan.
It's like, no. One of my favorite books it was a comic. Is it a manga?
Which one?
It's Battle Angel Alita.
That's a manga.
Definitely manga.
Yeah, it's a manga.
Definitely manga.
Yeah. Well, I read that
I guess that's an
years
adaptation,
before the
actually.
movie came out.
That was a pretty good adaptation, actually. I really
Great.
like that
It was
movie.
really good. I read that years before the movie came out. And there's a bunch, by the way.
Shouldn't say really like.
It's
I like the movie. It
There's a
was
bunch of
cool.
books that became movies that I like, but this is one that stood out to me because I remember I read it without knowing anything about the series at all. I just went to the library one day and I saw it and it looked dope. And I just started reading. That shit was flame sauce. And I just started reading. I read all of that I can that they had over there. And then what was it, like 2 years ago? A year ago? They came out with the movie. I'm like, let's fucking go. And I saw
I'm waiting for the
Mahershala
second
Ali
one,
was in
dude.
there.
I'm waiting for the second one. The first
Yeah,
one was
the
pretty
first
solid.
one was dope.
Yeah, man.
I saw Mahershala was there. I'm like, let's go.
I want to see him finish up the story.
Big shout out to the public library system for having random
100.
comics and anime.
100% came up at the library, man.
Big
Came
move.
up, grew up on there.
Read
Ahead
all
of
my
their time.
yeah.
Way ahead of their time. Actually,
Way
I'm not
ahead
gonna
of
lie,
their
you
time.
kind of right.
Way ahead of their time,
Very
bro.
ahead of their time. No one I know still works there though. That's the sucky part. Everyone's gone.
On the question of adaptions, is there a manga that you guys are most happy was turned into an anime? Adapted into an anime?
That I read, probably Sayuki.
Teach me.
Sayuki and Sayuki Reloaded. Sayuki's it's a manga about these, I think it's 4 or 5 dudes. They're like these what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna go with vagabonds. But not really. Like these vagabonds.
Cool
It's a
bars.
word of like demons and stuff. There's this one dude named Son Goku. He's like a monkey king. And
Unexpected.
then- yeah.
Wow, who would have
so
guessed?
Yeah.
unexpected.
Yeah.
My God.
There's a dude named Genjo Sanzo. He's a priest that carries a revolver. There's there's a dragon named Jeep that turns into a Jeep.
What the?
I
You don't say.
Yeah, and then there's
Okay.
like 2 other dudes with like powers. But they kind of travel around helping people, helping towns and getting rid of demons and shit.
Okay.
I'm explaining it horribly, but it's one of the best.
I don't know. It sounds pretty
Sounds
interesting,
interesting
to
to
me.
me.
Did they travel
yeah.
around in the Jeep?
Yeah, in the Jeep. It turns into a Jeep. So they're never without transportation, by the way.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
But yeah, it's probably one of the best mangas I've read in a long time.
Yeah, for me,
old.
definitely manga to adaptation is definitely Black Lagoon.
You know what's crazy? I started watching that, but I haven't finished.
Bro,
Strong.
I started
bro,
watching.
for those that like know my anime tastes, everyone knows Revi is like my number 1 waifu of all time.
I have no judgment.
Wait, the
Cheers
chick
to
with the
that.
guns?
I have no
Yeah.
judgment.
Okay.
And
Cheers.
the short shorts and the glories.
Yeah, her.
I don't know about that.
I
That's
just saw
it.
there was a black guy, and I was like, oh, it's
Oh,
progressive.
Dutch? That's
Also
that
true.
boy.
That's also true. That is that boy.
No, Black Lagoon's like literally top 3
Damn.
favorite anime of all time.
It's crazy. We're not naming any of the big guys like Bleach.
I mean,
Because it's
Trash.
okay.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Look, I don't drink it, so I don't watch it.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Did you just tell me Bleach was trash?
Look, so the big three of our generation were Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece.
One Piece.
Yeah, so Naruto, inconsistent storytelling. Bleach,
For sure.
didn't know what the fuck it was doing, and they just made Ichigo literally
Niggas
everything.
ain't watch.
He's God, bro.
And then
Niggas ain't watch.
He's like 8 different races at
He's
once.
a real
bro.
nigga. What you mean?
Bro, he's 8 different races.
What you mean?
His father is like 2 of the main races. His mom
he's
is
a
like
beast.
his mom is like
Real
the
or
other
not.
2 main
It's not
races,
dead.
bro.
Come on,
Look,
bro.
real or
Yes.
not, I just lost track of the plot.
Dude, I'm sorry.
And
like,
then I'm sorry, One Piece is goated.
I'm never. I'm cool. I'm never watching One Piece.
You don't
by the
have
way.
to. That's fine.
no,
I'm not
no,
gonna
it's
yuck
al-
your.
It's already goated, bro. I feel you. On
You know,
that.
I'm sorry
I'm
for
on the
yucking
one.
your yum.
Yeah, it's
already
already
there.
It's a
My
grand. they reached the grand of the episodes.
That's what I'm saying.
They
It's
haven't
already
reached the
there.
grand
They've-
line,
they've
so I'm
already-
cool.
Look,
I'm cool, bro.
I'll drink to that.
Jeez, shit.
Cheers.
Cheers to 1,000 episodes and nothing.
I can cheers to
It's
that, bro.
1,000 episodes of
Of adventure.
adventure. Yes,
please
Hunter
bring me
x
back.
Hunter's
Really,
consistently
really,
it gets better and better.
somehow
I
though.
guess.
I don't know how, but it does.
One Piece
Just-
is like fine wine.
One day
Yeah.
I'll try, maybe.
Look,
Good luck.
I think that if you don't like it at the first episode, just don't do it.
I did like that the first episode.
Then
I
there you
got
go.
I got
just-
to
I
episode
just stopped
30,
watching and it
but
went
I
too
ended
far.
up on Naruto. I ended
Shit
up watching
gets
Naruto.
really, really good after the time skip.
Everyone
Everybody
says that.
but I think that
Everyone
it's
says
really good at all times. I think the only time it's not good is it also has the lowest filler percentage for those of you who like to
Really?
skip your
Yeah,
filler.
yeah. I feel you on that. Naruto had
Bleach is like
200.
60%, Naruto's like 49%, One Piece is 10%.
Bleach has a lot of
So-
fillers, but the fillers serve a purpose, I think.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
Well, what do you mean? I watched them.
The purpose is, oh shit, we caught up
It's
to the manga.
backstories.
Better buy some time.
It's backstories to all the Zanpakuto and some of the side characters that you don't know about. I learned a lot in a lot of fillers. There's a lot of cool shit in there. Also, it's a filler, so. but yeah,
You got to get them beach episodes in there somehow.
That's
thank
true.
gotta get a beach episode.
Fire Island Beach episode,
Yeah,
please.
that's true.
Beach
Gotta-
I watched the One Piece
episode.
movies. That was good.
Which one?
There was like 2, right?
There's like 17.
17.
Oh, I only watched 2.
There are so many, and there's actually one that I really want to watch, but it hasn't been localized in North America.
Oh, okay.
It's like a
Just learn
weird-
Japanese, you fucking gaijin.
Gaijin. Wapaki. If y'all don't know where that's from, you're not old enough. Okay, what was the other question I was gonna ask? Y'all boys remember Reading Rainbow?
Reading Rainbow.
Go ahead.
I can do
That's the
Anything. Take a look.
And a book.
What?
The DMX version is so good.
Rest in peace to the dog, big dog.
Yo, don't pour it out. We're inside. Calm down. We're inside. I like the floor. Okay. My dad will kill us all. Stop. No.
That's a big dude. He might just do it.
He literally,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about Reading Rainbow the other day, bro. And they petitioned for I forgot his name
LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton, the amazing
to host
Yep.
Jeopardy,
God. He's a god, bro.
He is.
and
LeVar,
it would work without fail.
He
legend-
can do
Legendary.
anything he wants, bro.
Did they revive Reading Rainbow? I don't remember. I remember
They were
reading
trying
something
to,
about it.
yeah.
So, like Netflix was picking it up for a season.
I think
but
so.
They were
I
trying
can't
to.
remember though.
LeVar Burton's daughter is very big on games journalism too.
Really?
Really?
I don't know anything about her.
Mika Burton,
I don't know anything about her.
cosplayer too.
Oh, where?
Oh, there we go.
That's
cute.
different.
Victor interested.
Say less, bro. I'll look it up, man. But yeah, I was thinking about Reading Rainbow, and I'm like, this would be perfect. LeVar is a guy,
He definitely is
the
pretty
king.
awesome.
He should definitely host Jeopardy. I would watch.
Oh, I didn't watch anything the man does, bro.
Yeah.
Pat
really-
Sajak,
That man
more
out
like
here.
Pat Say Less.
But who?
Oh my god.
We'll fix that one in
That was
post.
great. I love you. Thank you for that.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was.
I love that. Thank you, B-Man. I got the reference. I got that reference.
That wasn't it, my guy.
Thanks, Cap.
I got you.
What's the last book y'all boys read?
If we're counting audio
Audiobooks.
if we're counting
Counts.
audiobooks, my last book that I completed was Haro the Ninth.
Harrow the Ninth?
Harrow the Ninth, which is the sequel to Gideon of the Ninth.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Lesbian space necromancers.
All right, so
bro.
what's it called one more time?
It's a Gideon the Ninth. Gideon the Ninth and Harrow the Ninth. It was recommended to me by a professor. And
Let me,
it's super good.
up.
It was in contention for the World Fantasy Award the year that he won, and it was a lot of fun.
Gideon the Ninth and Harrow the Ninth.
Harrow the Ninth, and it's gonna sound super weird, but you cannot read the second book without reading the first book, and that's
really?
very
That's
intuitive.
okay.
Obviously, you need to read the first book, but no.
Wow, who
you
would have guessed?
Yeah, who would have fucking realized that? But
Yeah.
you
some
literally
things you can jump into.
would not figure out how to read the second book if you had not read the first book, and I thought that was a very interesting concept to completely change the way to how to tell the story between books. And also the third book's gonna be lit, and how long that's gonna take.
Damn, dude. That sounds good. The last book I finished, probably The Art of War by Sun Tzu. So the last book I finished.
That's a heavy one, boy.
Yeah.
That's strong.
Goddamn.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the one I finished. I have a bunch that I'm just still
Boy,
listening
the Cooler
to.
War ready, bro.
Dude,
Always.
I'm telling you.
Niggas can never tell me what it is. You know what I mean?
It was years ago, but it was Brave New World by, was it Aldous Huxley, I think?
That's the last
My
book
nigga,
you
why
read?
your mic at your chin, bro?
I don't know. It's weird. But that was one. Yeah, that was
Trying to think, bro.
I'm sorry. It just happened to be the last one, though.
Seriously?
Yeah.
the last thing?
Brave
That's,
New World?
what,
I
that's
never
the
heard of
last
it.
book you read?
No, I read it over again because I brought it from Nicole and I read it over again. But,
when? Years ago?
No, it was like 2 years ago, dude.
Oh, sheesh.
The last book you read was 2 years ago?
Yeah, I'm trying not to count like comics because people don't count comics.
count
Yeah, what
comics?
you mean?
Bro, I'm in grad school. You count comics.
That's true. That's true. Well, then I'm counting. Oh my God, Blue Marvel. He's a living neutron or living antimatter generator, and so his friend gets trapped in like the antimatter zone, and he has to go try and save him. So I've been reading that because I think it's an awesome concept. Also, he hates me. The Judgment. No,
If I could say one quick thing about comic books,
Yeah.
I was in one of the poetry classes I was taking. Douglas Kearney came by, and I saw a bunch of comics on his shelf, and I'm like, "Hey, what are you reading?" And I said, "Not books. What comics are you reading?" And he said that he was reading, I think it was a Shakespeare adaptation in like it was a comic book Shakespeare adaptation in modern New York, or like a cyberpunk
That's
New
sick.
York. I'm like, that sounds sick, and I'll have to find it now.
that sounds amazing.
yeah.
I'd read it.
Comics are 100% real. When I
Bless.
eventually
100%.
become
Oh, 1,000%.
eventually become a professor, they're going to be in my curriculum. So.
Bless.
It's the last book I read.
last book you read?
Oh man, dude, the JLA.
Niggas don't read anymore. We do audiobooks.
graphic novel.
Audiobook. The last
Bless.
audiobook I read was, or completed,
Yeah.
Safe for work or not safe for work?
this particular pen name is safe for work.
Okay.
Oh, fair.
Kind of.
All right.
Was Swing Shift Book 3.
Swing Shift.
This is by an author named William D. Arend.
Okay. I've heard that name before.
And these book series are actually part of an overarching meta plot, which is fucking sick. So that's why I've been ripping through his books
Hold on, I gotta find this.
Meta plot.
just to get the
Sounds like
full.
Trey.
Pretty much, it's like Avengers.
Okay.
With the overarching plot is just like Avengers.
Okay.
But this particular book, the main character. Okay, so the world.
Here it is. Okay, sorry, keep going.
It's our world, but
Like modern day?
yeah, modern
Okay,
day.
okay.
But there's a paranormal side to everything.
Okay.
And the government is keeping the paranormal side hidden from
As they do.
from
As
the
they
public.
do.
As they should.
Main
I don't
character
know.
follows
Public stupid.
I don't know. They revealed all the UFOs. So
I'd kind of like it, bro. It'd
They
be
didn't say
great.
anything right, really.
the
They didn't say enough about it, but they said something
Yeah,
about
they
it,
did.
which is good. but-
this particular
say more.
trilogy follows a police investigator at first, which happens to be a boogeyman.
Okay. Okay. What's that?
Like
where's the fiction?
mythical.
Okay, where's the fiction?
Hard
I'm
facts.
waiting to see not facts here and what makes it interesting.
But whatever.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And
I
it
want to say
goes
that
on
too,
and-
bro.
Oh my gosh.
Super facts.
He gets swept
Super
up
facts.
in the overarching plot of like essentially gods versus gods, blah blah blah. It's very long to explain, but you would have to start at the beginning to get a grasp of it.
Okay.
All right, I finally found the book that I actually have started but have not finished. It's called Stamped Racism, Anti-Racism, and You by Jason Reynolds.
And you.
And you.
Oh, cool.
But no, they had like an author speak at the Arts Garage where I was working, and like the author was like, was just doing a Q&A and like talking about the book and crap, and so he was giving out free books, and I got this book, and I'm like, ooh. And me. I gotta read it. So I checked it out now.
So nice
Who's
to
your
be
boss,
included.
Trey? Is your boss a older lady?
Marjorie Waldo.
Is she like this tall, brown hair? Kind of older.
It's like blonde hair.
Is it blonde hair?
Kind
I
of
don't
blonde
remember.
hair. Okay.
I was just asking because I ran into some older woman.
Oh, you trying to make moves, bro?
No.
Cougar moves.
Okay, cool.
No, I was grabbing dinner
Thank you.
Dang, and dating them. Okay.
at the market, and
I'm
this
sorry.
woman walked up. She's like, "How does the sushi work?"
Lol.
And they explained it to her, and then she's like, "Oh, I thought the rice was on the outside."
Oh,
I'm
wait.
like,
No, that's not
my
her.
God.
That's definitely not her.
And I'm like,
Swear to God.
Stop.
I'm like,
Yeah, that's
That
not
was
her.
so painful to hear.
Yeah, to even
Yeah.
hear, bro.
I'm like, California roll's not even sushi.
It's not really, bro.
But
It's like people saying pho.
They love us there. We're just roasting people the whole time.
Probably. I imagine that's what it is.
But she was like, she turns. I'm over here having my
would
dinner.
love
She
some
turns
pho.
to me. She's like, "What else is good around here?" I'm like, "Yeah, that place is good for pasta." I'm like recommending things like white people would like.
Yeah. Not to introduce them to any culture.
I mean, she's older.
There's only so much you can do.
She's older. She's not gonna change her ways now. Come on.
You're right. I believe you. I'm
Look,
with you.
as Loki says, it's never too late to change. Actually, Mobius tells him.
So they say.
Actually, Mobius tells him.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, but I told her, look, the pasta's good there. I go to the charcuterie to be bougie sometimes.
Charcuterie. Charcuterie.
And then she was like, "Oh, cool." I'm
Charcuterie.
like, hey, how do you? I was like making small talk. How do you like this place? And she's like, she's like, I work at the Arts Garage or something. Or I'm like, what?
really?
I wanted to ask her, do you know? But then I was like, I don't want to talk to her any further.
That's funny.
I don't know. We have a lot of volunteers. It could be anyone, bro.
All right. Could be
Honestly.
anybody.
Sorry, that was a weird tangent.
Yeah.
It's okay. Continue.
What do you guys prefer? Comic books or graphic novel or comic book?
No difference.
No difference.
No difference,
brother.
right?
No, the same thing. The same thing.
Yeah.
Comics are just the chapters, like, of it, I guess.
I mean, I guess graphic novel could the equivalent in actual literature would be a short story,
Might be
and like a serialization would be a comic. But it's really the same thing.
about the same thing.
Essentially.
I read this graphic novel called Flight. I think it has eight volumes.
Maximum Ride? What?
No, it's called.
No, that's
Oh,
right.
My
sorry,
guy. They tried to force us to read
Sorry,
that book. I
sorry.
never read that book.
You should have.
It was great.
thoroughly enjoyed
I read
reading
all of them. It was
James
great.
Patterson.
Yeah, James
Yeah.
Patterson's book.
You know, that just quick tangent on
Oh, no.
audio.
Did you uncover, like, he's racist or something? Is
No,
he
not
horrible?
today. But I'm sure there's something in there.
But soon.
No, there's always
Not
something
yet,
wrong
not
with these
yet.
super famous, successful white authors.
At Warren Ellis. So with James Patterson, I think that was my first experience with an audiobook was being in my dad's car when he had the giant crate of cassettes.
Dude, right? Yeah.
And like
yeah.
those old airport. If you've never listened to an airport novel audiobook, highly recommend it because thrillers and horror are the two things that are really good in audiobooks. Anyway, sorry, continue.
That's true.
I read Flight. It has it's a anthology. So it's a bunch of different artists come together to make different stories in these graphic novels. Probably one of the greatest series I've ever read ever. Because because when you see people's different art styles in one book and the different stories, it's like reading the funnies, right? In the newspaper. We see the different
Reading the
I
funnies.
want to say this.
That's
because-
real.
That's the name of my book now.
That's
Reading the
real
Funnies.
fucking boomer.
That
dude.
man just grew like 20 years in front of my eyes. Bro.
I have gray
That
hair in
joke had
my
a
beard.
raw fire in
Literally.
Yeah. Who told you about my Roth?
God.
Oh my lord. Sorry.
yeah.
Go about your funnies,
It's
bro.
like
Keep
reading
going.
the funnies in the newspaper where you see the different art and then you get to
Stop. Can you just say comics?
It's the
strips?
funnies,
The
bro.
comic
It's the
strips.
Sunday comic.
Call them the
funnies. It's the funnies.
Foxtrot, non sequitur. Yeah.
Yeah, non sequitur, Foxtrot,
Oh my god.
Garfield.
Those
But
haven't existed for 15
all good.
years, but go ahead.
It's all good. But I read them at work, by the way, since I work
the newspaper?
Yeah, I work for the city, so we get the newspaper every morning, and I steal the funnies and I just read the. I don't do any of the cross posters or anything.
They give it to you, but you steal the funnies.
Of course.
No, I just take it because
they're the funnies,
They just
bro.
have it out, and and people stop by and read it, but no one actually like takes the newspaper and goes anywhere. So I just take the section I want, and I bounce. But if you see my desk, it's like full of like comics.
That's fair.
Yeah, but
You should do a Mod Podge, just make your desk a bunch of comics.
that'd be sick actually.
Yeah, just paper mache something with comics.
Yeah.
But Dilbert's funny. I like Dilbert. But that's how it felt to me when I was reading Flight. It's all these different. It's well done, by the way. Excellent production in the what does Shell do for a living?
Graphic design?
No,
Production?
no.
Publishing.
Jesus Christmas.
That's a word.
Yeah.
Sweet Christmas.
Yeah, but it's excellent publishing. The book is so nice, and I've read every chapter, and I got it all from the library. I didn't have to buy it. Well, I bought one. I bought the last one because I couldn't find it. At that time, I had stopped going to the library because I was an adult and I had to do stuff like work, capitalism. But I bought the book and it's really good. I suggest Flight, by the way. Anybody who's looking, go on Amazon. You can find it. 8 volumes of Flight. But that was my favorite graphic novel.
Go right from fuck capitalism to look it up on Amazon.
Yeah,
That's fair. My favorite graphic novel, thank you for asking,
Gotcha.
is the JLA versus Avengers graphic novel.
JLA?
Yes.
What's that?
Justice League of America versus the Avengers.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It is a thing, and it was drawn by George Perez, who I met in person several times.
I remember. Yeah.
At the Renaissance
You was
Fair.
cheesing, bro.
It was amazing. Oh my god! And so he drew it, and it literally is like there are forces, like literally like TVA level type of forces. Who there's a guy who's like, I'm going to search through universes until I find what was before, like what was at the start of time. So like that's his goal, and in doing that, he's like destroying universes or whatever. So one universe and a second universe, he tries to combine them in order to cause a like Nexus collapse or whatever that causes a new Big Bang. In doing that, it's the Avengers universe and the DC universe, basically. And so then they each get like 10 mystic items of power. So from the Marvel universe, it's like the Infinity Stones and like the Infinity Gauntlet and like all these other items or whatever. In the DC universe, it's a bunch of, but I can't remember that. A bunch of items.
Yeah.
And so they battle each other to try and get the items. They get the items, and then the Grandmaster's like, "Rah, part of the plan."
Yeah,
it's,
facts.
it's amazing.
As
It's-
you do.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's just one of the best comics ever. In the graphic novel,
Yeah.
okay, Superman is holding Captain America's shield and picks up Thor's hammer. Okay?
What?
And it's one of the most
fair.
integral.
he's worthy.
It's one of the most like important, like just fantastic moments in like comic history because just like at the time, like again, these two powerhouse comic houses were
In the
at-
mic, please. In the mic.
Sorry, these two powerhouses, these comic forces were like
Yeah.
against each other for the longest time. They're like, nah, George Perez, bro, make this
Make
happen.
it happen, yeah.
And like, there's several like spread pages where there's like over 100 characters on the page that he
Jeez.
drew.
Too many characters.
And it
I know
was
they were tiny.
insane. It was insane, dude. Like, oh my god, it was.
gotta look
That's
for
my
that.
favorite graphic novel. Bro, I'll
JLA
show you. It's
version-
here.
Oh,
I'll get
you
it
got
later.
it? Oh, bet.
I'll get it later,
Yeah,
bro.
we'll
It's
peep later.
amazing.
That sounds like an ambitious crossover, but I don't think it's as ambitious as the Timmy Turner Jimmy Neutron crossover.
A
10,
classic.
10 out of 10. I feel you.
An instant
Much
classic,
culture.
by the way.
Much culture.
I stayed up to watch that.
Bro, we had to see that, bro. They're
My
hyping
God,
it up for weeks at a time, bro.
Bro, the
Hype it up for
the
weeks.
amount of like advertising I saw behind that shit,
The
bro.
crossover
It's for like
episode.
2 weeks.
Dude.
The crossover movie.
I was ready, bro. My
Oh
body
my
was
god.
ready.
What was it called? Something about time? I don't know.
It was amazing.
I forget, but that shit was fire.
Dude, all the crossover episodes that like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon were doing, like they were all fire, bro. I'm so happy that they're now doing the Scooby Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog crossover.
That's gonna be great.
I came out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. For no reason.
Well,
But it
wow, that's the
works.
title.
For no reason. The reason is it's going to be great.
I don't even know.
It works.
That's actually the title.
It's just
From Out of Nowhere.
that's
It's
right.
Scooby Doo.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Straight out of
clever.
nowhere.
That's
Straight out
clever.
of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm watching, by the way.
Oh,
1,000%.
Yeah, without
millions,
question.
millions of views the first day it comes out, bro. You swear.
Without question, because it works so perfectly.
Have to. I cannot wait, dude.
Come on, Kurt.
And then they're
Courage
like
is who?
giant cicadas. this is
Come
perfect.
on.
This is too American.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
Gotta be good.
Oh my God.
Favorite genre of to read?
Right now it's fantasy.
I like futuristic stuff because I like tech. So I like cool shit about like robots.
Well, I should say fiction because there are like sci-fi stuff I listen to as well.
So
Yeah.
within fiction,
Speculative
Sure.
fiction.
what
you're
what like subgenre? If it's like action or adventure or mystery or
It could be nonfiction.
romance or blah 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 in nonfiction or fiction.
Yeah.
I guess. Because like I also would just say fantasy, but technically sci-fi.
Like
is,
high fantasy or
like
we talking?
Speculative fiction.
Speculative
Yeah, that's
fiction.
like if you're looking for the
Thank you,
subgenre,
thank
that
you.
would be like all of them. So
Thank
you don't
you.
have to.
Speculative fiction. You know, like that's just what it is. Because to me,
Grad school here.
thank you for that. We're smarter people because of it. Thank you.
You know,
sir.
I don't have to read or write about depressed middle-aged white men going through a divorce.
Luckily.
So you know that's all I can ask
yeah.
for in
Listen,
my grad
dude.
degree.
Yeah.
Look, all I'll say is like most nonfiction stories have like already been told or are based on like tropes of reality that have already existed. So like to me, give me speculative fiction, bro. Tell me about a star exploding and the tentacled monster that held it together so that the new sci-fi race that viewed it all happen has a new religion and creates, you know, freaking anti-grav technology to try and
Thanks,
I
Eldar.
want that, right? Like I want that. I want to explore that. I want to explore
Yeah, we'll just
like-
workshop it. Easy.
You know, exactly. Easy, bro. Easy.
Done.
I like Elder Scrolls Online, bro. Like deepest lore. Like I've gotten to see in like a MMO because it's all continued from all the other games that they've had, and it's all the connection that you can create from lore being really awesome is like just a beautiful thing to like imagine another world and then have all the parts of it be able to kind of be explained in new concept. It's great.
I love the story about how Patrick Stewart got handed like 200 or 300 pages for his 2.5 lines. Like, this is the best prep I've ever gotten.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because he was Emperor Septimus something in Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It was
Yeah.
great. He's an integral character.
Yeah, he's like got 3 lines.
He literally talks in the very beginning, and he's just like the king of Cyrodiil basically, and like he has he is this big character. He has all this lore behind him, but he dies in the first mission of the entire game. He dies, and so the rest of it is just like flashbacks of his voice. But it's Patrick Stewart, so it holds more weight, and like you hear and feel literally everything this man is saying. Like it is powerful, and there is when I tell you like when I got to play a red guard in Oblivion. Okay, I got to play a black character, and it mattered that the character was black in a respectful way. Like, hey, you have an entire culture of the greatest warriors who have ever existed in our land behind you. You have a whole like ancestral place and your current culture. There's all this lore you can learn about it. Beautiful. I love that, dude. I love being able to immerse fully in a other world and know that it's all fleshed out. You know.
You know who's who mattered a lot that he was black? Green Lantern.
John Stewart. Yeah, dude.
John Stewart mattered a lot.
Bless Dwayne McDuffie, also another amazing writer who basically wrote all of the Justice League animated series and gave us the best DC animated anything
Of all
ever.
time.
Like, period. You know,
DC doesn't miss. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
everything animated DC been
They
doing
don't
has
miss
just
with
been
the
like
animation.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, live action movies need some work.
Yo, y'all ready
Let's
for
just
that?
not talk about
What are you talking about?
Wait, what about Wonder Woman? You like Wonder Woman?
That's just not.
Not 84. The first one, yes.
You didn't
84.
like 84?
Trash.
I hate Zack
Really?
Snyder.
Unnecessary,
Sorry,
dude.
fanboys.
Oh, you don't like Zack either?
That
You didn't
look,
fuck with
I
the
get-
four-
I
the
get
four
motion
thirds?
sickness every time I watch one of those fight scenes. I'm like, am I
Oh
gonna
my
throw
God.
up?
Dude,
It's too much.
I
for
was
me.
legitimately mad at 84 and like how they handled the characters
Yeah?
and like I don't know, like I was just not happy with it at all. I feel like they kind of wasted the character. First
I didn't
of
like
all,
how she didn't seem really like as super as she could have
look.
been.
Let me firstly say that I really don't like the casting of Gal Gadot for Wonder Woman. I don't
Really?
think she's swole enough. I want like an Amazon, bro.
I thought she fit perfectly.
Nah, if you literally every other Amazon fit being Wonder Woman more than her to me when I saw the first Wonder Woman movie. Like the one like general black lady who like some woman comes up, hits her with a freaking tree trunk, and she's like, "Oh, you're trying to fight too? Okay, kill you!" Like, bro, like I want like. I want to
person.
know that they definitely were in MMA before they even were auditioning for this movie, bro. Like that's what I want. Like I don't care about your acting, bro. I want to know that you were a fighter from birth, like type of thing. Like in what what was it in the Justice League movie, bro? When there's the girls who their only job is to have a hammer and break the pillars, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, I want to see
one of them should
extraordinarily muscular women with like 8-pack abs destroying crap. That's what I want. I don't want. Well, I'm also the epitome of beauty, and also I can be muscular. Like you don't. I don't need your. That's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Show a girl who is like, yes, I am muscular, and I'm gonna save the world while doing it.
Supposedly, I feel you.
You know,
I feel you.
I
like
that's
Gal Gadot, but
preference.
I also I feel your point too.
It's my preference with Wonder Woman as a character because they do it in the comics, and they do it in the animated series, and I was just like, bro,
Diana, you can't fuck with her.
Show that, bro.
Oh God, Superman can't fuck with her.
Oh no,
Serious
not
stuff.
at all, bro. In the Flashpoint paradox, she's like, oh yes, I'll just fight Aquaman and Shazam,
and fuck him up.
Let's do it.
And fuck him up.
And handled it,
and
dude.
Doomsday, she wouldn't stop going after this guy.
Nah, fam.
Kidding me?
God,
if Superman's
dude.
getting fucked up, she's like, all right, I'm back.
It's my turn then. Let's go. Like,
no, I feel you. Diana was different.
That's how I feel about Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I don't know my Brooklyn.
Yeah, we about to wind down. But
sorry.
favorite authors? No one? I don't have a favorite author.
Let me think.
I would say poet, but I don't have a favorite. Like,
I'm not well
I guess
versed
that
enough
could be an
Who's your favorite poet?
Oh, the God.
I don't know. I'm not a
Rob
poet.
Frost.
Like
yeah.
Allah, God.
Yeah, classic.
Oh, Rob Frost. Right.
Yeah, classic Rob Frost.
I'm a smarter man now. Thank you. I'll learn.
Yeah. Rob or Wordsworth is a close second for me.
What's his name? I almost said Alec Baldwin. Is it James Baldwin? James Baldwin, sorry. I almost did. I stopped. Okay, I stopped. Stop. Leave me alone.
Oh shit.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Patterson? No.
No, James Baldwin.
James Baldwin? I don't know who that is.
No, it's not James. What is it? Hold on. I feel stupid.
Yeah, just look it up, bro. No, nobody? No favorites?
I can't forget
Rothfuss.
it.
Read
I
enough?
feel so bad.
Huh?
I mean, for me, the fantasy is Patrick Rothfuss, just because that.
Yes,
first
it is
book-
James Baldwin. Excellent.
Okay.
Yes, that is his name.
What has he written?
I would say the current author I'm listening to, but
Hold on, let me go to.
I don't think it's fair because I've only been listening to that guy for so long.
Yeah.
Only because there's like so many books in this overarching plot that I need to see through.
When did... Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I think that Neil Gaiman changed the way I view fiction, so I'd have to say him.
Neil Gaiman?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to ask, when did we
What's a book?
when did we not fuck with like reading?
Stardust, Sandman.
It's not that we stopped
Constantine.
effing with it. Plenty of people still do it. It's just that there's way more mediums now, so people have more
was
options
the
to
question? I'm sorry?
find.
Or when did we stop fucking with reading?
Yeah, like
Reading.
Yeah.
We
No,
didn't.
we don't. There's just more mediums to do it.
Yeah,
in
there's
now.
just
People don't
different.
read, really,
There's just
to be
different
honest.
ways
Still
to.
read.
People
yeah.
still read, bro.
There's just different ways to ingest it
Yeah.
instead of physical
Because,
books.
I mean, obviously, I like audiobooks because...
I'm telling you, these fucking.
I feel like
these-
I'm like an audiophile.
These middle-aged moms, bro. That Kindle hit different.
Oh, yeah. Kindle's
facts.
different, yeah.
Well, our generation's buying more physical books now.
Well, yeah, because
Apparently.
we're hipsters.
Yeah, we're hipsters. We're
And
trying
we're
to get back
also
to the
like,
past.
yeah, we're like, it's not getting back to the past. It's good. I think of the TVA. Like they're all analog and everything because it's physical matter having to interact with itself and then create something that is physical. If it's digital crap, it could be lost. It can be lied. It could be altered. You know. So like we're getting back to having the substance and being able to read it ourselves or being able to edit it ourselves or like literally holding a book like is a powerful feeling. Like it's really nice to just hold a book, like hold the artwork of a person, dude. Like I have the JLA Avengers book and I can just open it and like see the full art of the pages. And that's vastly different than like being, yes, I can see it on my phone. I absolutely right now can go on my phone and do it. That's not the same, bro. The book is like this big and like the art is beautiful, you know?
50 Shades of Grey made a lot of people read.
That's
Well,
that
true,
got him
yeah.
back. That got him back. That's true.
Sex sells. Sex
Yeah,
sells.
that's not wrong.
The last book I held in my hand and read was a anthology, the Spoon River Anthology by Edgar Lee Masters. This is an anthology of poems that goes through this place called Spoon River.
God, what was the last physical?
But that's the last, and I have it in my car. Like every so often, I pull it out. That thing's been chilling in the sun for a while. Every so often, I pull it out. Also, Little Brother by Cory Doctorow. I like that book too. I never could finish it. It's chilling on my table. I read it a long time ago, man.
Funny enough, I can't really remember the last physical book I read.
I don't think.
Anything? What about you, bro? You're way
lost
more
yourself.
versed than us in this. I don't even know why we've been talking.
Like physical books.
Anything what you've been reading, bro?
I think that just like to touch on that a little bit. There's just something nice about the tactile feeling of having a book in your hand, like being able to like physically turn a page. Is really nice. Books that I bought Douglas Kearney's Show, which came out recently, which is like I love his work. He's the first poet other than name is just fucking blanking right now. She's the poet laureate, and I've just gone.
Oh, I forgot.
Joy
Not
Harjo.
the new one.
Joy Harjo. She came to. She was our visiting author for the winter session. She was super nice, and I read American Sunrise, and that was probably my first experience of like enjoying poetry and also seeing poetry, not just being dead old white men.
Yeah.
Which is a lot.
But that's how I like it.
A lot.
I like my dead old white men for sure.
No, fuck Shakespeare. Sorry, everybody who's all my future
saying
students who are
about
watching
Shakespeare.
this right now.
Some dead old white men. Most of them are dead black men, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
No,
I like Paul Dunbar.
I don't know Paul Dunbar, but I'm gonna write it down right now.
Paul Dunbar, that's the guy.
But I went to the library recently, so thank God for the fucking library. And I got
Still exists, which is crazy to me, to be honest with you.
What?
Library.
No, man, they're never gonna go out.
I feel like it would have fell off for a little bit.
What? It did fall off for a little bit, but fall off for a little bit. But it's gonna be around forever, though.
Big shout out for the Palm Beach County Library for clearing all debt for late fees and no longer charging late fees.
That's beautiful.
Because your boy hadn't returned a book for a few years, so
clean slate. Let's go.
I don't even have a library card anymore.
What's a library card?
Right.
They were so nice. They got me. So I started reading The Invisible Library, which is like kind of like a multiverse thing where a library is the central point of a giant multiverse. And
Sweet.
it's been fun. I'm reading it on the list of things to read is The Nine Princes in Amber by Rogers Zelazny. It's like a 60s book. It's on the list of books for my thesis because I'm doing like a tarot themed thesis. So I'm doing a lot of like books that have also used tarot in them. I found.
So will you?
What? Huh? No.
I was gonna say, are you gonna reference Persona?
Yeah, it's no. Fuck.
Come on.
Look, they have pretty cards, but no.
Yeah.
No,
Come on.
not in this economy.
Oh god. Yeah.
And then I've been reading more about Samuel Delaney, and like he's been super interesting, and my mentor is friends with him, and he's just like, I'm reading Nova by him, and it's a precursor to the cyberpunk genre because I think it's the first book that has where cybernetics are just normal.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
like one dude with a bionic
yeah,
arm
it's not
or
like
like
Grand
a cyborg.
Yeah.
It's like no, it's like
Everyone
like
has something.
having a cybernetic jack is just something that people have to pilot spacecraft.
Yeah.
And it's just like the Futurama. What was like the clarinet that made the giant visions? That's from Nova as well. So
that's crazy. That's cool.
So it's just like reading old. I hate hard sci-fi. Just like as a short aside, it's way too much for me. I'm a liberal arts major. I don't want to read a statistics textbook while I'm trying to learn about.
Say less.
Yeah.
Say less.
It's just saying it ain't me. And the other books I picked up Meddling Kids, which is like I think it's like grown up Scooby Doo. I haven't finished it. I saw the cover. I'm like, this is sweet.
I would have got away with it wasn't for you kids, stupid kids.
And your damn meddling dog.
Damn stupid dog.
Shout out to Gothic Fiction. And then what's the last one? Just another Samuel Delaney book, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Just
There's
a lot of.
there's a book I want to suggest to you. It's by Haruki Murakami. It's called Hard Boy Wonderland and the End of the World. And I knew you would know.
You know, I am a consummate consumer of media, but when it comes to magical realism, I gotta be stoned as shit.
You gotta be. My nigga, listen.
Look,
Listen, bro.
God bless Marquez, Cortázar, and look, great, but I'm too sober to
when I read that
understand
shit,
what's
bro,
going on.
I got fucked up. Not like physically, not with like smoking or anything. When I'm reading it, I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Oh,
and then I read it again, and I'm like, this is what the fuck he's talking about. That's a different book, dude. I love it. By the way, I
started at 1QA4, 18Q4. Anyway, one of his books. It's fucking huge, and it was super interesting. But I'm like, this is a lot.
It's heavy.
This is a lot for me right now.
And I had to read it in college, so I had to do like papers and shit on it. I loved it.
I loved my undergraduate experience because I could just bullshit my way through. Like, hey, can I write my
I have my essays
capstone paper on a comic book? And they're like, sure, whatever. Yeah. Thanks, UCF.
I did one on Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
I did for my magical realism class. I did one on Gabriel Moon and Fabio Baz, Day Tripper, which is a great comic. If you haven't read it, highly recommend
Day
it.
Tripper. Okay.
Yeah, it's the artist who did Umbrella Academy.
Oh, okay, nice.
It's like a magical realism journey through a dude's life. It's very interesting. And then the other one I did was Punk Rock Jesus by Sean Gordon Murphy. He wrote for Constantine and a few other things. I know him through Constantine because I'm a big Hellblazer
everyone
fanboy.
Loves Constantine. I love Constantine.
But Punk Rock Jesus, highly recommend as well.
And Day Tripper.
Just a critique on I wrote that paper. I wrote for law and literature because it was like anarchist and anti-Catholic establishment philosophy boiled into random stuff. It was super sweet, so can't complain.
Yeah, read Hard Boy Wonderland, bro, if you want, bro. But I'm probably gonna end up buying that book just to have it physically with a copy and probably read it again. I really loved it. But all right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Where are we going for dinner?
What time is it?
9.
It's open.
I know what I want. We'll talk about it. Thank you for listening. I almost knocked my damn mic off. Thank you for listening. If you like this episode, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook at alotaboutpod. You can also subscribe to our YouTube. Please. For a favor, subscribe to YouTube, A Lot About Nothing Podcast. There's like another one on there that's A Lot About Nothing Podcast. You'll know it's us. We're completely different. We hit different like Trace Braids. Thank you so much for listening. It's been A Lot About Nothing. See you guys later. Peace. Johnny.
We
out. I'm tired.